one of the things its manuals say that all meat produced in India for in APIDA approved abattoirs will be halal. And it's just not will be halal of any kind, it's just not that it has to be certified halal. So for it to be certified, the manual says that all animals must be slaughtered by halal method in the presence of holy men assigned by All India Jamaat-e-Ulama Hind as per Islamic Shariat for certification. I couldn't believe my eyes when an agency of the Government of India writes in its manual that you have to hire a holy man from a particular Islamic agency, and in fact in the more detailed manual there will be also writing down how much you must pay for it. And incidentally, this is surprising. I don't know why are they insisting on halal, because of the meat, buffalo meat exported from India, nearly half goes to Vietnam. And Vietnam has not a single Muslim in its population. And there are also countries like Philippines and Thailand which are amongst the top 5-6 importers from India. They have maybe 5 to 6% Muslims in population. And the meat which goes to Vietnam actually is meant for China, because Vietnam doesn't consume that much of buffalo meat. And Vietnam is otherwise fairly rich agriculturally. They will be producing much of their meat. And why does it go via China, via Vietnam? Because China doesn't want to buy directly from India. And for that we keep entering into all kinds of arguments that China should somehow agree to buy directly from India. And one of the reasons China keeps on giving for not buying from India is that India has this what's called hand, foot and mouth disease. And hand, foot and mouth disease is a infectious disease, and they don't want to get meat. And that's the argument they give. They get that same meat from Vietnam, but they don't want to buy directly from India. That disease is actually a very significant disease which should be eradicated from India. There's no doubt about it that disease should be eradicated. But China keeps on playing games with it. I told you that export last year, 2018-19, has come down by about 15-20% from India. That is because China decided that from Vietnam also they will not take the Indian meat. So if you had gone through the reports of the last 4-5 months, the Indian meat industry has been crying that do something about it, because our total, according to the APIDA numbers, from about 14 lakh tons, the export came down to 11 lakh tons. And China can do it any time, because they can decide not to take from Vietnam, and then our industry is immediately impacted. Incidentally, and this I am not holding against our current government. Our government, when Modi government came for the second time, one of the first decisions it made was to launch a program for the eradication of foot and mouth disease. And they, I think, have assigned something like 13,000 crores for the next 5 years to be spent. This decision itself is an important decision. We should not have that disease in India. But if it is, as it has been reported in the press, it has been taken to convince China that they can buy from it. I don't believe that it's taken for that purpose. But if you read the print article, the wire article, they are saying that this is a decision taken for encouraging export from India. But I hope we are not negotiating these things with China. We don't need to negotiate on, there are many things we need to negotiate with China, but that they should eat our buffaloes, that is not the kind of thing we need to negotiate with them.